features and functions of color. Scholars, scholars, we are colors. Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Blue Bloom's Art World channel. Yes, my name is Okwemi Richardson Ewebo, and you know I am always super excited to have you on my channel. So today, you know what we do on this session, right? Yes, we talk art. Yes, we talk art. Now today, we are going to be talking about the element color. Remember, we've been talking about the elements of art. We've talked about line, we've talked about shape, we've talked about form. So today we'll be talking about the element color. Now, because color is an element of art that is broad, we will be talking about it in 3 different sessions. So please don't miss any of the sessions. Awesome. So today we'll be talking about the meaning, features, and functions of color. Awesome, right? So now let's do something. Everyone, close your eyes. Now, open them. So, when your eyes were closed, what did you see? Nothing, right? Yes, nothing. You saw, in fact, ideally you would say, oh, I saw black. Yes, it was all dark. Now, after opening your eyes, did you see anything? Yes, you saw different things. When you opened your eyes, there was light and you saw different things. Now you're able to see things because there was light after opening your eyes. Now, color is the one that allows you to be able to differentiate the things you see. So now let's try something else. 1, 2, 3, ta-da! Oh! Can you see anything? No. Now let's go. Bibbidi, bobbidi, boom. Wow. We're seeing different things, right? Yes. Now this just shows us that color is the effect achieved from the rays of light. Without light, there can be colors. Do you understand? I'll take that again. Color is the effect achieved from the rays of light. So you need light to see colors. You need light to see color. Color is also an aspect of things caused by different qualities of light being reflected or emitted by them. So it means that the amount of light that comes on something, the amount of light that is reflected on an object determines the color, determines how strong the color will be, determines the quality of that color. And what this also means is that when light shines on an object, some colors are bounced off while some are absorbed by it. Now, the ones that are bounced off are the ones our eyes see. Do you understand? Your eyes, it will be able to capture those colors that are bounced off the object. Awesome, right? Yes. Now, color can also be referred to in different other names. You wonder, right? Yes. So there are other names you can also call color. One, you can call color hue, you can call color a pigment, you can call color chroma. So some of the other names you can also call color are hue, chroma, pigment, and so on. Okay, so now we're going to dive into the properties of colors. So you wonder, what properties? Does color have properties? Oh, sure it does. So these properties are also referred to as attributes or features. They are also referred to as attributes or features. So now there are 3 major properties of color. Yes. So now we have hue, saturation, and brightness. Yes, I'll take that again. We have hue, saturation, and brightness. So now for hue simply means color family or color name. So this just simply means the name of a color. So for example, green, red, yellow. So when you hear hue as a property of a color, it just simply means the color family, that's the family that color belongs to, or the name of the color. Awesome, right? So now let's go to saturation. Now saturation can also be referred to as chroma. You can also refer to saturation as chroma. So now for saturation, saturation has to do with the purity of the color. So now this simply means how dull or sharp the color shows. Sometimes your color can be dull, sometimes your color can be sharp, right? So when it comes to saturation, this is what it deals with. It is how sharp or dull a color shows. Remember that. So now for the third feature, for the third property, and that is brightness. So brightness basically has to do with the value of the color. That is how dark or how light the color is. So this has to do with tint and shade. Shade shows how dark the color is, that's the darkness of the color, while tint shows how light the color is, and that is the lightness of the color. So when it comes to brightness, you're dealing with the value of the color. So remember the three features of a color. Yes, we have hue, we have saturation, and we have brightness. Awesome, right? So now let's go to the third aspect of our discussion today, and that is the function of color. Yes, I'm very sure you're surprised, right? You shouldn't be. You should know that color is one major thing, one important thing in our lives. I can imagine life without color. Oh my, it will be so boring. Yes, so color has a lot of function in our everyday lives. So I am going to list 10, 10 uses of colors, 10 functions of colors. Remember, uses, functions, they are all the same thing. Importance is also the same thing. So I am going to mention 10, 10 functions of colors. Number one, color creates identity. Yes, we all know that it is through color we are able to define something. We are able to identify something. You see a butterfly, you are able to tell that the butterfly is different from a moth. You see someone and you're able to tell if that person is dark or light. Do you understand? So with color, we are able to identify things. We are able to identify objects. We are able to identify ourselves. Awesome. So two, color is used to create beauty, to create decoration. Now imagine, for example, you draw a butterfly. I love butterflies so much. Why? Because you have different types of colors. Just name it. Just name it. So now, for example, you draw a butterfly and you just draw in pencil. Now the beauty of that butterfly will not come out until you add colors. Until you add colors. So color is used to create beauty. So now let's go to number three. Color creates an atmosphere that is used to say something or do something to others. So now, for example, what I mean by that, for example, in kindergarten, that's like nursery schools or creche. Now, white colors are used like yellow, like warm orange. Now, why these colors are used is because to trigger that happy mood in the children, to make the children realize that oh, they're in a sweet and bright environment. So with that, the children feel more relaxed and happy in their learning environment. Do you understand? So it creates an atmosphere that is used to say something or do something to others. So now we go to number four. Color can be used to support a message. So you're trying to give a message out, but you use color to support the message, to make the message stronger, to make the message more explicit, have an impact. So for example, we use red for exciting, an exciting mood. For example, you use gold for quality. When you see something golden, when you see something in gold color, You see so that thing as precious. So now what is making that thing look precious to you? It is because of that gold color, or that silver color. Do you understand? So color can be used to support a message. Number 5, color can be used for cultural differentiation. So now what I mean by that is, for example, black is used for funerals in the West, while white is used for funerals in countries like China, in some Asian countries, and some other countries. You can see that through color, we are able to understand the cultural differences. The fact that in the West, you use black for funerals, while in some other countries, you use white for funerals. Right? Awesome. So now number 6, color acts on our energy, that is our consciousness directly. So for example, in the hospital, it is said that blue light help jaundiced children to recover quickly. Can you imagine that? That's awesome, right? And really, really interesting. So number 7, color can be used in counseling and therapy. That is, it helps to stimulate our thoughts, our feelings, in fact, even our memories. So there are times you see some people go under a particular therapy because they actually forgot something or an experience, and through the use of some colors during the therapy, they are able to have flashes of that event, and gradually they tend to remember. Do you understand? You can see how awesome color is. Number 8. Now, color is also used to improve object recognition. Now, what I mean by that is this. For example, you see a bottled beverage. Now, you've not seen what is written on it. You're far from it, you're in a store, you're far from it, but you just cited this bottled beverage with a brownish colored content in it. Now, what comes to your mind is cola. That's the first thing that will come to your mind, like, oh, this is a cola drink. Now it will take you to read the label, or to sometimes to even taste it, for you to accept that, oh, the content doesn't have anything to do with cola. Do you understand? So color helps to improve object recognition. Another example is colors attributed to logos. When you see a particular logo, for example, you see MTN logo, you see Airtel logo. Now, the moment you see yellow, what just comes to your mind is MTN. The moment you see red, what comes to your mind is Airtel. The moment you see green, you just remember Glow. So color has a way of enhancing object recognition. Awesome, right? So we go to number 9. Color is used for symbolism. That is, it helps to show the symbols, exhibit the symbols of a group of people, a space, a country, a state, or any organization. So for example, the color of the Nigerian flag. Now the green on the Nigerian flag symbolizes natural wealth, while the white symbolizes peace. So you can see that now the colors are not just there. The colors are used to tell something that represents the country. The colors are used to tell what the country is about, or what the country has. So color is used for symbolism. Now we go to the final function. Remember I said I was going to mention 10 functions. So we've gone through 9. So number 10. Yes, number 10. So now color is used to show mood, your feelings, how you feel. So for example, red is used to show rage, anger, pain. Now, those of us that are used to watching cartoon, for example, you watch this cartoon where the character is actually in pain or is angry, and then you see the face go red. In fact, I think for like Tom and Jerry, when Tom is so angry and in pain, you tend to see Tom looking so reddish, like he's angry. So color is used to show our mood. So there are different colors that are used to show different mood. But today is not the day to discuss that. Awesome! Wow, 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 right? So we can see that color as an element of art has a lot of functions. It's a special element. It's an element that is key. It might not be number one, it might not be number two, it might not be number three element. But we can see that without color, the number one, two, three elements will be boring. Yes, boring. Okay, so we can see that apart from the fact that color is very, very key to our vision, also color has a lot of functions in our lives. So in the next session, we'll be talking about the types and classes of colors. Are you eager? Please don't miss it. Don't miss it. So watch out for my channel. Watch out for this session where we'll be discussing the types and classes of colors. So till then, if you find my content so impactful, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to drop a comment. It means so much to me, and it will go a long way. Till then, see you.